Ready?
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
It's Christine and Tina, ladies of the Lanai,
we're back.
on the Lanai.
Christine's Lanai.
Yeah, because you're between Lanais.
I am. We'll do something from there. You can come and see my new closet.
Is your Lanai ready yet? Not yet.
There's nothing on it.
Oh, so no. All right. Everyone's probably dying to see.
Right. So we thought we would do a really quick Villages buzz because there's so much going on.
As usual.
So a couple things have opened. Outback Steakhouse. I don't know if you're a fan. That's open for business.
My daughter-in-law is a huge fan of Outback Steakhouse. I don't know if it's the blooming onion or what it is, but are you a fan?
I like it. I haven't been in a really long time just
neither.
because I've never been really near one.
Yeah.
But also Chipotle open.
Fabulous.
So I would like to go check that out. And
Yeah.
that's near Brownwood. That's near, what is that?
Like
44?
McDonald's in
Yeah.
Brownwood 44 near that big hardware store. Yeah.
Also, something closed. I saw the Sunny Pint.
Yes.
Have you ever been there? I never
Yes,
went there.
it's such a heartbreak that they closed. It's
Do we know why?
there's a note up on their Facebook page. They had an event on Sunday, and then like burgers and this that kind of some sort of event, and then Monday they said they closed. So we're taping this on a Tuesday, so it's very, very recent. They said something about, they opened their Ocala location, they had to close it. They couldn't catch up or something along those lines. They said staffing, rising costs. It's a shame. The place was great. They had, I've never, you go to a tap room and they have like all the different taps. They had so many, and above them was like an electronic sign that had how all the beers, what the flavoring was, what the ABV was, how fresh it was, like how much was left in the keg. It was, and they had it like organized, like light to dark, fruity to non-fruity. I'm
not a beer drinker, but maybe they will come back.
I hope
Maybe they'll come to Eastport. Who knows?
I hope they reiterate somehow.
Spanish Springs is getting a $1.2 million upgrade. It said much of the work will be near the Sharon, and I don't know what the Van Patten House is. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't know what it is.
Who knows what they're doing there, but they're doing that. Also, Wildwood announced the city, I think they're starting it or get the approval, but they're building a police substation. So I guess it's a small station?
In Spanish Springs?
In Middleton. It's by the fire station 48, near that roundabout. And they said that station will enhance police coverage in the rapidly growing area of Wildwood. That's actually going to be near where I'm moving to.
We don't really have heavy police presence here at all. I mean, you'll see them sometimes at the bigger square
I see the
events.
sheriff more than police.
Yeah, well, they might be one and the same here, but and I've occasionally seen the police officer at Wildwood on a golf cart.
Really? I have
And
never
he's
seen
always
it.
a couple of times I've seen it.
You're not speeding, are you?
Not in the golf cart. Better not.
So things are starting to open up in Middleton. The Mustard Seed Decor store.
Yes.
That just opened up.
That just opened.
They're having their grand open. They're having a ribbon cutting at 2:00 this Friday, and a grand opening on Saturday. And the first 100 people receive a gift. I don't know what it is. And they'll have some baked goods from Bailey's Bakes. But also still coming to Middleton, which is pretty much, I think, opening up before all the Eastport stuff. But the Abbott's Frozen Custard, Victory Sports Grill, because that sounds like that's coming soon, because they're hiring people.
Oh, that should be soon then.
24 Middleton, Four River Smokehouse, Wolfgang Bakery, Zunzabar, and Custom Apparel. And I know in the meantime, they're having a lot of food trucks, like at lunchtime. So you can...
Have you been to the food trucks?
No.
Okay, no, me
I
neither.
think I keep in my head I want to go. I keep saying I'll go. But if anybody's gone, let us know how they are.
Do they have a pizza food truck?
I don't know.
We should go find
out. There is an adult flashlight egg hunt on April 11th. It's $15 a person at the Wildwood Community Center. I don't know if you're an egg hunter. When I was younger, my grandma used to have the plastic eggs and like those, remember legs pantyhose? They had the big.
They were the big egg.
And she would put money and candy,
Yeah.
and all of them had like each grandchild's name on it. But it was like a race to go like and get your like rah
Yeah.
to go get your eggs.
You know, I've always had Easter egg hunts like that for my children, and I still do it for them when I see them at Easter time. If I get to see them, I have adult ones with them. They love it.
We did it
Yeah.
with my nieces, and then I added the golden egg, so it had like a $20 bill
Lot of
in it
money
or
in
something.
it.
Yeah, it had something in it that they were all just like, "Rah!" So I don't know what they put in their eggs, but so it's April 11th from 4 to 6. It's 55 plus age, and then from 8 to 10, it's 21 and over. So I don't know what happens at dark.
Okay.
And I wonder what's in their eggs. I don't know.
Okay, sounds like fun. That's at Wildwood Community Center.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, Discover Leesburg, March 14th. That's this coming weekend. From 5 to 9 in their square, downtown Leesburg. They have live music, art, market vendors, variety of food, and it goes the second Friday of every month. Mm-hmm. I don't know, now that since you're close to Leesburg, and now I'm going to be closer, we go to Leesburg more, right?
I definitely go to Leesburg more. It's a really cute little downtown. They have, a spa, and we'll talk about how they're expanding to the villages soon later on, but they have Mystic Ice Cream is down there. They have that great restaurant that we went to.
Oh, Prime on, was it Prime on 3?
Leesburg, yeah. It's a cute little downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have all different kinds of like restaurants. There's still more pizza there for us to, I think, explore.
Seems like it.
And it is the home. Leesburg is Icy King, right? It's the home of Icy King.
It's not downtown Leesburg, but
right.
it is, yeah. And more people are saying they're going, by the way, and we're so excited.
I actually went 2 weeks ago,
Did you go back?
Was it Jonathan?
Yeah.
He's like, you came back. I go, yeah, I wanted to get pepperoni this time since we had cheese. And he said a lot of people have come in and said that they were coming because they saw on our
video. That's awesome.
And I said, hey, what's new? What's going on? And he said, well, we just added wings and breadsticks and cheesy garlic bread and the acai. Is that how you say it? Acai bowl?
Acai bowl? Oh,
yeah.
my daughter was just asking if there was a place for acai bowls.
You'll have to go try there.
Oh, I'm so glad you mentioned that.
He said anything new that because I said, I didn't see you post anything. And he said they posted online, I guess on their website. That's how he sort of tested to see. But I wonder how their wings are. I don't know.
I had the wings at, one of our favorite pizza places so far was Frenchie's. Because they have that wood-fired oven. And that's lends a lot to the flavor and the crispness of the crust and all that good stuff. And I always thought their wings would be good, and I had them.
Oh.
And they are good as well. We are really getting off topic here, but their wings at Frenchie's were really good too. I know, food.
So I did close on my house in Eastport.
Congratulations.
Yes, in Water's Edge. And I was just going to mention one of the first things I bought was a new mattress. I decided to be grown up and get a king size bed now.
Oh.
So I'm like, I went to Babette's. I was like, meh. And then I was like, you know what? I can't go to 5,000 different places. I just went to Mattress Firm. I'm giving him a shout out because I said I would. But his name was Bubba. And he was really nice and helped me do it.
And where's Mattress Firm?
That's on 44 across from Brownwood. It's like one of those. It's near Chipotle, but not in the same thingy.
Okay, good to know.
And then there's a lot going on for St. Patrick's, so that's kind of why we wanted to get the word out, because it's in the villages. It's a big celebration, and it's 3 days of celebrating. Are you and Paul going?
We have a big block party to go to
for St. Patrick's,
or
just a
day.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I just noticed your nail polish.
Yeah, my nail polish. I'm holding on to it for St. Patrick's Day. It was my Mardi Gras nail polish.
It's like a chromey.
It's chrome.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But so Lake Sumter is Thursday the 13th and Friday the 14th from 4 to 9, and they have different bands. But we'll put a link, because it'll tell you all the different activities. And then Sawgrass is on Monday the 17th from 12 to 9. I put a question mark green beer because I think they serve green beer.
I think they did last year.
Oh, did
I remember them saying they had green beer. Yes.
And they have like some bagpipe band.
fun. I love bagpipes.
And I think like
Probably
Irish rock.
Celtic dancers,
Yes.
maybe.
Yeah.
They had that early on when Sawgrass first opened. Like in the afternoons, they had Celtic dancers to go along with the the Sawgrass pub, which was supposed to be Scottish Irish, and so I guess Sawgrass Grill is carrying on the tradition, maybe.
Yeah. And then lastly, I think the biggest one is at Spanish Springs, and that's also on Monday the 17th.
Oh, same day.
From 3 to 9. I'm like, did I maybe write the wrong day down? I wonder.
We'll put the link in
Okay.
so we can be sure.
But it is 3 different days of celebration. I think Sawgrass may be a different day when I was writing this down. But in Spanish Springs, they also do a golf cart parade, and that's from 3 to 4, and then they have music, and it's all kinds of craziness.
Now, will you go to any of those?
If I go, I probably go to Sawgrass.
Sawgrass, yeah, me too.
I feel like I should look it up right now to see if it is.
Yeah.
And then I put down some interesting classes at the Enrichment Academy because I like to take.
Because you're going now, so you're probably always curious.
I'm doing the Artist's Way, which was a 12-week class.
That's a commitment.
It was. I was so excited to do it, and then when you're a couple weeks in, I'm like, oh my God, it's 12 weeks. Like 12 weeks of every afternoon.
Like 3 months of.
But this is more for Apple people, like if you need help with your Apple products. So they have a iPhone and iPad, April 1st, the basics. They also have camera and photo, and then they have an intermediate, all on April 1st. All the classes.
That's
so I think
great.
it's like 1, 2, 3. And then the more interesting one, which I started using, is ChatGPT. So that's April 2nd at 10 a.m. And those are all Enrichment Academy. But if you don't know what ChatGPT is,
I was just going to say.
it's AI. But basically,
And if you don't know what AI is, it's like asking the computer to create something for you, either written or visual, out of. You just instruct it what to do, and it creates it for you. Like somebody
In like
said,
2
create
seconds.
a picture of me and my future granddaughter, and it will do that. I saw somebody do that.
really?
Yeah,
I wonder what that would look like.
yeah.
Maybe I'll
And it
ask
could create
it.
it for
If
you.
I had a child, what would it
It's
look
just
like?
fun. Yeah.
Hopefully, it won't have horns or
Depends
something.
on what the
I don't know.
dad might look like, but I mean, it could create it based on yourself. It's cool. But yeah, sometimes like to be honest, if you're writing something and you don't know how it's coming across, you can ask ChatGPT to make it more funny or more casual or more businesslike, and it will rewrite what you just wrote in a different sort of tone.
Or you could, I mean, I think people have it write stories and have it, you could say in the words of like someone famous, like how would
Michael McConaughey tell this story?
Yes, how would he tell the story? And it'll write it.
Yeah. How would he tell me
In 2
that
seconds.
He loves me? Would he say he loves me?
I went to the new Street of Dreams. Have you been there?
No, but we have it on our calendar to go. We're going. Yeah, we're going.
I thought it was okay. It was. I thought I was
Like
looking for
compared
more
to the
inspiration. The one before I thought was really good.
Really?
Yeah, there were actually ones there where I'm like, oh, I would like to contact that designer, but this one I was.
So you like the designs weren't as inspirational to you?
The floor plan, I wasn't so interested in the floor plan because they're all variations of something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just kind of like I did the trolley. You make an appointment, you get on the trolley at Sawgrass, and then you.
And it drives you down to where is this new one now?
At Well Point.
At Well Point,
Which is the next hot spot.
and you get into whichever model homes are open that day. You don't need a salesperson with you, which is kind of a little plus. Otherwise, you would.
And you can just wander around at your leisure.
And take a trolley back at your leisure. It's not scheduled.
Yep.
And you thought it was not as inspirational.
No, everything was very beige. There was no color and everything. So I'll be interested what you think.
Okay.
Okay. Sumter County approved a study for the roundabout at Morse and 44. That's a crazy. That's the one that gets backed up, and that's where Walmart is going.
Yeah.
On that corner. But I've seen traffic backed up near the Lake Deaton.
Past the Lake Deaton.
Yes, through the roundabout. It's crazy.
Past Soaring Eagle Sports Softball Complex.
Yeah.
It is crazy, and people do say, "Oh, when Walmart opens, it's going to
It'll be insanity."
Yeah, Yeah, like what are they going to do to address that? They have to do something.
So at least they said they're going to do a study. Study the patterns.
Well, and then fix it, hopefully.
And then one of the last, because then we'll do, I have one other, there's a big cardio drumming, drum in. Today was at Lake Sumter. Tomorrow it's at Spanish Springs. And Thursday it's at Brownwood at 9 a.m. at the squares. But it's where you don't have to register for anything or if you do cardio drumming, you just show up and then you take a class on the square.
So you bring your own equipment?
Bring your own.
Okay.
And drum away. And then last.
So those dates, Tuesday the 11th, Wednesday the 12th, and Thursday the 13th, it sounds like.
Yes.
Okay.
In case I said it the wrong.
Or in case
The vice versa way. That's so good. And then what else? This was like a week ago, but the CDD 16 approved 1,300 acres for future villages south of the Florida Turnpike. And it's approved for up to almost 6,700 age-restricted new homes. So that's a lot more villagers.
Wow. It's hard to comprehend. But
It
it's
is.
amazing. It keeps growing.
And I have one other thing. Do you know what to do if you lose something? Like how to do lost and found? Do you know what the policy is?
Well, I know that like valuable things could be at the rec centers.
Right.
That's what I heard.
So inexpensive items are held 1 month at the regional rec center. So if whichever one you're closest to, the valuables are turned over to either Lady Lake Police, Sumter County Sheriff, or Marion County Sheriff within 72 hours. And at the end of the month, unclaimed items are donated to local charities.
Oh, so if you lose a phone or a wallet, it's only going to be at the rec center for 72 hours?
Then they turn it over to
Then
the
it
police.
goes to the police.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what I have except for some golf stuff, which I think you probably have.
But if you lose your golf club
You're like, wait a minute.
on the course, which people do all the time, or a rangefinder, and those can be expensive. You turn those into the starter shack.
What do you do with it?
And they will we hold on to it, and I'm sure after a time they give it to the police.
Oh.
We keep the clubs. Actually, we keep the clubs for quite a while. I will say at least a month or two, and then we give them to First Tee, which is like a charity for children who
that's
couldn't
nice.
otherwise play golf.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's good. I assume golf always has their own rules for lost and found and whatnot. Why not? Yeah, because that's expensive. Like if you lose a set of clubs. I have left behind a
A
club.
club. Mostly it's a club.
I did that at Baseline once and I had to drive all the way back to go get it. And then even then I took the wrong one.
Uh-oh.
And then I went back again.
Oh, no.
I didn't realize it till I went to do it, but it wasn't mine.
Oh, gosh.
Oh well. So what's happening in golf?
Yeah, so I have some golf news and some other openings and announcements. And I'm going to put my glasses on for this, which are, here they are, because you have yours on already. So new businesses, I think we mentioned this already. CVS is open in Magnolia Plaza. Have you been there?
I have.
Yeah.
The only thing I'll say is every time I go in there and I go to use and it's nice and clean and
Very
there's a lot of
clean.
stuff, but I'll open up my phone to use the app like to see what coupons I have and I can never get service. And so then I forget what I have until I get up to the register.
coupon thing is cumbersome.
It makes me crazy.
With CVS.
Yeah.
I will go along with that too. Mr. Car Wash, and it's really, especially with all the construction around, and now there's a lot of pollen, we do have to wash our cars, and I wish somebody would build a golf cart car wash.
Oh.
Anyway.
I like that.
I know. It's at the Village's Financial Center, which is by Parr Drive, which is where all those banks are in 466. The old section near Hobby Lobby and
okay.
all that up there.
Once you said Hobby Lobby, I'm like, okay, I know.
It's up there where all those banks are. There's a new car wash. Advanced Dermatology and Cosmetic Surgery has moved. They were in Brownwood, they were up in Lady Lake area, and now they are in the Center for Advanced Healthcare at Brownwood, like that specialty service. And I do go there, and I did go the other day, and I got to tell you, it was great. And they even kept calling me to try and push up my appointments. So I think they have more capacity than they had before. And I love.
Have you heard anything about what's going in that barn? That barn theater? I'm like that barn. The barn theater at Brownwood, because there's movement going on there. There's something's going on.
You know what? I think we should ask the construction workers. Like,
that's a good
what are
idea.
you guys doing? They probably
investigative reporting. We're going to send you on a secret mission.
Let's go. I want to find out because we still don't know. But anyway, so I did go for a derm appointment there, and that was great. That building is really very nice. So there's new businesses on the horizon. Clearview Imaging Center at Southern Trace Plaza. That's also up by 466. I imagine that an imaging center might be like a place where you get ultrasound, X-rays, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Renew. We should check this one out. Renew Wellness Spa and Salon is going in Buffalo Ridge. That's also up there in the same area that we're talking about. It's the same Renew Wellness Spa that's in Leesburg, like we were talking earlier about downtown Leesburg and some of the cute little businesses they have. Well, one of them is this Renew Day Spa, and I did check it out because it's not on their website, but it is the same one. So they just, I just talked to them this morning, and they said they are starting construction tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so maybe we can visit them and see what we think. Yeah, it's more like facials and good, like all that kind of stuff.
I haven't had a facial in a while.
Yeah, well, hopefully they'll get it built and we can go. I could use one too. A new business on the horizon as well is Spot Doc, which is going into Brownwood Paddock Square. And I believe that this is a some sort of a software health facility that can track changes in your skin like before a dermatologist can. It like I think it scans your self and you know, it's uncomfortable going to the derm and having them check you all over anyway.
Tell you everything that's wrong.
Yeah. And you mentioned earlier, I believe, custom apparel is downtown Middleton. That's on the horizon. I mean, you know, we go to the Village's charter school basketball games and football games, and we got our swag to wear. With the Village's charter school, so it's official. It looks official. It's really cute. Yeah, they have good things down there. So that's businesses. And on the subject of golf, Honeysuckle and Beautyberry, they're going to be two. We might have mentioned it before, but it should be this year for sure. It could be sooner rather than later.
I heard November.
I don't think it'll be any later than November, and it might be sooner than that.
What's the other one? Bellevue?
Woodlands.
Something View?
Honeysuckle, Beautyberry, Woodlands, and Meadowview, and then there are a couple other executives down the road, but those two new executives that should be opening within 6 months or less, they're gonna have 2 par 4s each, which is fun. So those people who like to play execs but want to get their driver out sometimes, that will be good to be able to do that on the par 4. Do you,
as an ambassador, do you get to try it out first?
No, we don't get to try it out first, but I will say that I worked on when they did the soft opening for Live Oak and Laurel Oak, and the people who try it out first are like sales VIP guests.
Oh.
So if you just bought a home, maybe nudge yours. I don't know. Maybe
you've heard.
It's possible that you might ask your salesperson, do you think I could maybe get it on opening day?
Okay.
You know,
But I think there's
you might be able
something
to.
I want to say it's Bellevue. I'm not sure if that's it, but I think that's opening up soon. And that's near Eastport. I think the other two are below where I am, Water's Edge, and the other one is above, I think sort of where the driving range is going to be.
Yeah, that should be opening soon too. The driving range,
I know a lot of people are excited for that.
Teaching academy is going to be there. That should be it. I don't really know, but I would think it would be this year as well, or early next year. But I don't really know. They haven't really said for sure. But the other one that we know of course, is Woodlands Championship, which you can see. You could see it there off Bexley as well. There's no definitive announcement, but we think maybe October. They do try and let the grass really green up during the summer, get all that water that we tend to get in the summer, and then they like to open them. It feels like before snowbird season. That's what it feels like to me. I don't really know for sure, but that's what I've seen in the last year or so. And they're saying that this course is going to have a lot of oak trees and hickory trees, and also a mention of a walking trail, maybe around it.
So you can get dinged in the head with a...
I'm sure it's going to be safely out of the way. And there's also going to be a restaurant attached to that. And the next championship is going to be Meadowview. So currently we have 14 championship courses. So with these two, Woodlands and Meadowview, we're going to have 16 championship golf courses.
I still haven't done a championship yet.
Really?
Yeah. I gotta play.
I think you're ready. You're definitely ready.
Right. We have to make a date.
And I just also, this isn't like buzz, this isn't new information, but when we talked last time about like good golf school and all that, we got a lot of good feedback because people didn't really know.
Right.
So I just thought I would just tell people a little bit about enhanced or priority memberships.
Oh, yeah.
Like you could be a resident and just, go get tee times and whatnot, or you can have an enhanced, or what used to be called priority membership.
But that's only for championship.
Yes,
golf.
it helps you with championship golf to get priority tee time. So if you're a regular member and you're asking for a tee time, and so is a priority member, the algorithm will favor the priority member when requesting tee times on the tee time system. They also get a better rate to play, because it costs money to play championship, where it's free to play executive. And also you can play in any tournaments.
Oh.
If you get priority.
I'm not there yet.
Access. Yeah. That's fun though. The tournaments are a lot of fun. They make it a lot of fun. But we're going to put the link in the description for how to apply for the enhanced memberships. You can get them for 1 month. So if you're like temporary, just part-time resident, 1 month, 6 months, or 12 months, you can get it for one person or for two people in your household. And we'll put the application information in the description. And you can also do it for pool memberships.
Right.
So so we have all our pools, right? But we also have country club pools. So like Havana and Evans Prairie and up north, Orange Blossom is the first country club that's here that has a really nice resort style pool, and it's very inexpensive to join. It's given like roughly it's under $300 to join, and also Glenview has a hot tub, so that you could access if you had it. So that's just a little.
And it's
extra.
only people who have a priority membership can access those pools.
Correct.
So it's nice, but the only thing is they're more in the northern areas, and I don't think they plan on doing any in the southern.
None.
I would do it, but I'm not going to drive up to that far just to use a pool.
Yeah, none of them yet. Southern Oaks doesn't have a country club pool or restaurant for that matter. Shallow Creek does not. Woodlands will not. I don't know about anything.
It sounds like they want everyone to go to like Eastport or Middleton, or if they're not going to put country club restaurants in there.
Yeah, I think that maybe the country club model is becoming a little dated, perhaps. I'm not sure because now, or maybe it's not like Glenview Country Club and Glenview Restaurant. Now it's Shallow Creek and Boosters. So maybe if they need to get rid of Boosters and make something else, they could do it. Maybe that's part of the reason as well, that they can rebrand more easily. I'm not really sure. I'm sure there's a lot of work for that thinking.
Yeah.
But and then also on the subject of priority, you can priority golf, priority pool. You could also get priority tennis. So I know that there's a lot of people out there that are tennis players. So you can get a priority tennis membership as well. And that also helps you with access for tournaments, access for times on, I guess there's some really beautiful clay courts that we have also up north. But if you're a serious tennis player, and I know a couple, they will drive up to Glenview to play. Because they're serious about it. And anyway, you can get better access to those clay court times and that sort of thing. So I just want to talk a little bit about enhanced memberships and why they're good to have, especially for tee times. They're really good for getting tee times and lower rates. The other thing I want to talk about is fitting days. So if you're interested in playing better golf and you're thinking, okay, I've had these, dad's clubs or mom or grandpa's clubs, and now it's time for me to, kick it up a notch. Maybe you should go get fitted and get, clubs that are right for you. We'll put a link to the days, but they're all going to be at Sarasota Golf Practice Center. Each manufacturer will be there on different days. So in March, for example, the 4th, the 11th, the 18th, and the 25th, it's TaylorMade Tuesdays. And then they'll have PXG Wednesdays, Callaway Fridays with all these certain dates that you can go if you have a certain, I got the Tour Edge.
I know clubs make a difference. Do you think the golf ball makes a difference?
It depends on
what one you use. I use a lot of used ones.
Yeah, you just want, I don't know. I think I've been playing for 13 years, and I say I'm not that good that I need to spend, a lot of money on clubs and balls. But I do want to have nice ones. Occasionally, you need new ones.
I have one fitted 7-iron. Everything else is pretty much used.
And do you feel like you hit it better than the other ones?
Well, the one that was like beautiful, like I actually went to go do a fitting. This was last year, and I did ping. Oh my God. I would have never in my life thought I would say these words, but the 7-iron, I felt like a superstar using it.
Oh.
But it was really expensive, and I'm like, I'm still not that good.
Well, that's
so
why
I got the tour.
From used clubs to expensive clubs. So,
or maybe it was TaylorMade. Was it TaylorMade or
yes,
Tour Edge? I don't know. It was something that started with a T. That shows you how good I am. But I ended up getting that 7-iron instead. But the ping really, I was so excited. It was exciting. Yeah. I'm like, one day I'll buy a whole set.
Yeah,
but not yet.
Yeah, not yet. I feel the same way. Not yet. Mm-hmm. But I have tailor-made irons that I left in back up north, and I finally got them back. And I was using some used clubs that were, a lesser brand, and they did make a difference. I will tell you, they did make a difference.
Okay.
So this is a place where you can go try them. Right?
Yeah.
And see if it makes a difference for you, right? Before you invest in it. So that's why it's good. And the other thing I want to tell people about is men's and ladies' days. So if you are looking to play, championship or executive, or you don't have a group, you can just play men's and ladies' days. They have championship men's and ladies' days, and they have executive men's and ladies' days. And
is it you just show up and they put you with whoever?
Yes, but you do sign up first, and then they put you with whoever. So you don't have to bring a gaggle of friends or know anyone. Huh. You could just sign up. Like Tuesday is men's days on championship.
Is it every week?
And Wednesday is ladies' days on most of the courses.
Huh.
Yep, and you pay $2 to enter, and then you sign up online, and then you find out who you're playing with, and you just show up and you just play. And they usually award money. It's usually a scramble format as well, so that's nice. Scramble is you all hit, but then you go to the best ball.
Not everybody starts at the first tee.
Mm-hmm.
You all start at the different.
And they even do it at that. So that was
a good way to meet people too.
It's a good way to meet people if you're looking for you don't have any golf friends and you want to play, or you're just looking to have something but you want to play more.
I'm too insecure golf-wise, I think, to do it. I would have to apologize first and say I'm not that good.
But there's a lot of women are in that same exact boat as you. In my executive league that we have here in Lake Denham, half the ladies, that's how they start out. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be that good today. They're all.
Well, that's like the Monday Maniacs. There's some really good players in there, but they don't come to play great. They come to have fun.
They come to have fun, and that's how most of it is, especially on the executive. Most of it is people just wanting to have fun. The championships, maybe a little bit more serious, depending on who you're playing with, right? But anyway, so there's a whole list of executive courses that do the men's and ladies' days. Men's days are Tuesdays, and ladies' days are Wednesdays. And there's about a dozen of them, and we'll put all the information in the description of the video on how to register to do that, in case you wanted to. But yeah,
That was a lot of golf news.
Yeah, well, it's not news, but it's just like little tidbits that
Reminders.
That people reminders that people don't really know.
Yeah.
And especially if you're thinking about coming to the villages, these are
Right.
just little things that you might.
There's a lot of new people moving in all the time, like especially in Water's Edge. Lots of new people.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
A lot.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to tell anybody?
Well, we just put our house on the market too, as well. Tina's house is on the market. She's in DeLuna. My house is just on the market today. We are in Lake Denham.
Are you going to stay in the villages?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I don't see any possible way that we would ever move from the villages unless I got old and decrepit and needed to be with family.
And couldn't play golf anymore?
And couldn't play golf. Yeah, I mean,
Where do you want to look?
Friends here, the social life. It's a great way to retire,
Which village are you eyeing?
Well,
or villages?
We are kind of eyeing around the Woodlands area. There's going to be a lot of golf down there, and that's what we like to do the most.
I thought Well Point seemed like a well-positioned.
Yeah, Well Point is a well-positioned area, so we're kind of poking around and just seeing what our options are. And
Are you going to build?
possibly.
Ooh.
Yep. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
She's being a little bit tight-lipped, but okay, that's all right.
We'll see.
We'll wait
We're
till
not
she's
sure yet.
We'll wait till she's ready to share more.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Okay.
All right.
That's all I got. I mean, we're continuing with our pizza
Yes.
endeavors.
We have a whole list of pizza places that we want to go to.
I have someone recommended Chef It Up, right?
Yep, Chef It Up was recommended
Flippers,
to us.
Francisco's, Gio's, Little Joey's, Mamma Mia's, Marco's, Marmaduke Lodge, Roma's, Roberto's, Action Jackson, who we just interviewed, said hands down they're the best pizza. Scott
Cool.
did.
Which one?
Scott Jackson, Roberto's.
Roberto's. Okay.
Sammy's, Stavros. A lot of people keep talking about Stavros.
Stavros.
Maybe we have to go check that one
Sounds Greek.
sooner than later, doesn't it? And then This Guy's Pizza, one of my friends recommended. So that's, if you have some other places that we should put on our list.
Yeah, that's a big
I mean,
list.
that's quite a bit.
It is.
Pizza.
I know, it really is. And I think, we're kind of finding so many outside of the bubble.
Yes.
A lot of the people just sort of keep saying paisanos, 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 because I think it's like the one that you see.
Right.
Right? But
Yeah.
there's plenty of others that we don't see that were.
As I said, it didn't do so much for me. But you said their specialty.
Paisanos didn't do so much for me either, but we had the regular cheese pizza.
Right.
Um,
But you have, what was it, the margarita?
and that's what we said we would do. We said that we would try the regular cheese pizza wherever we go, so we were getting the most even comparison from place to place.
Yeah.
I will say that the regular cheese pizza was kind of disappointing, right?
Well, it was
Sorry.
because so many people have
Yeah.
said great things about it. I mean, it
But
was
the
okay.
specialty pizzas, like the margarita, was a different level than the. So,
All right.
but that's not what we tried that day. But the
wasn't.
specialty pizzas are pretty good. So,
Okay. That's all we got.
that's all I got for now.
Okay.
So hey, listen, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tina and I work really hard to put together good content for you that we hope you like and enjoy and learn from and grow from. And it really helps us when you make sure that you like and subscribe and share any good information that you see by just sharing the link with others. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.